Of the different animal infants, humans might be considered the weakest. This is true enough in the growth and development of human infants as well as the years spent to garner adequate education. Unlike a human child, the babies of wild animals are easily acquainted with their environment. Like programmed software, their bodies adapt and easily learn skills necessary for their survival. Not the kind of baby animals you see on the Cartoon Network TV channel though, that after birth, they already know how to run and fly. Hello guys, welcome to Top Feed. Before getting straight into our episode today, be sure to subscribe to our channel first to receive awesome updates every day. During the early stages of their life, the chicks spend most of their time in nests where their food is delivered straight to their mouth. They have a warm, reliable shelter, and no chores. This must feel like a paradise for many of us, but there comes a time when the chick is simply kicked out. This, of course, happens when the chicks are ready to take off from their comfort zone. This should be the case for infant birds. However, many of them are forced to master such skills from tough and rigid experiences. Of course, no one wouldn't want to get hungry or, worse, be the food for somebody else's stomach. So, out of peer and time pressure, chicks learn the skills they ought to develop quite quickly. Now, you might have the same question. Why do birds have to be so harsh in teaching their young ones? If this was the case for us, though, we are probably dead a long time ago. Imagine your young self being forced to walk along the edge of a cliff for some treat. Before you could even reach the finish line, you've probably stumbled on a rock and found yourself falling off the cliff. It's certainly very traumatizing. In the wild, things like these are done with coercion and time pressure because one's strengths and weaknesses define one's chances of survival. The sooner an animal learns its survival skills, the better are its chances of surviving the extremes of the wild. The same goes for chicks who are forced to learn how to fly at an early age. Actually, this works in a similar way when it comes to humans. According to research, our ability to walk is programmed by nature, and even a child who's never been taught how to do it will somehow figure it out on their own. In the same way, they also need an example to which they can mimic how bipedal humans walk. At this time, you might also be wondering why it has to be so harsh for birds when they can learn such skills at their most comfortable pace. Well, they don't actually have much of a choice because, unlike humans, birds only have a shorter life expectancy. So the sooner they get to hone these skills, the more time they can maximize their role in the ecosystem, not to mention the biotic and abiotic threats. If I am a bird, I might probably be so frustrated why humans got longer lives while the birds only get a little of it. This is explained in the death or disruption of processes at the cellular level. Its complex function directly influences the aging process of an individual. While we're young, the cells in our body are constantly renewed and replaced. However, this process slows down as we age. Moreover, it turns out that the aging process is somehow related to the size of an individual. Of course, this is a case-to-case basis, because butterflies may live for a couple of days, but turtles, not considered as big as us, can live for more than 100 years. Many factors played a major part in this, especially on the metabolism and aging. We can't undo what's written in our DNA anyway, right? Found in our DNA are the codes which accurately instruct an organism about its lifespan, characteristics necessary to survive, and all the little details observable in each individual. In humans, life expectancy also differs according to country. How does it happen? Well, it has something to do with their lifestyle and medicine. Yes, this is the reason why people in developed countries live twice as long. Just like humans, wild animals also have different lifespans for quite a few reasons. This narrows down to their ability and inability to adapt to their environments. Those who are most likely to survive are those individuals with a convenient set of skills that can do away with threats. Urged by the necessity to survive, organisms develop a new set of skills necessary to survive. This is exemplified in Darwin's survival of the fittest. This is the reason why some animals have defense mechanisms ranging from venom, poison, mimicry, and all other unique characteristics fashioned by evolution and adaptation. Many would say that it's often the extreme of circumstances that bring the best out of someone. I am not directly referring to how adult birds treat their young ones, but exposing them early in danger allows them to master necessary skills to survive. The process of change in nature, often called evolution, doesn't only happen in birds and humans. This applies to every single organism because everyone is programmed to adjust to their individual environments. For this same reason, biodiversity on Earth became possible. And that's all for today's episode. Got something to share about birds? Don't hesitate to write it down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like and share button. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss awesome videos from Top Feed. See you!